Hey you guys, it's your captain speaking. At this beautiful night, I will explain you guys about what is modal auxiliary. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. What is modal auxiliary? A modal auxiliary verb, often simply called a modal verb or even just a modal, is used to change the meaning of the other verb, commonly known as main verbs, by expressing modality. That is asserting or denying, possibility, likelihood, ability, permission, obligation, or future intention. Modal verbs are defined by their inability to conjugate for tense and the third person singular, and they cannot form infinitives, past participles, or present participle. All modal auxiliary verbs are followed by a main verb in its base from the infinitive without to. They can never be followed by other modal verb, non auxiliary verbs, or nouns. And what is modal verb? What is modal verb? A modal verb is a small group of auxiliary verb called the modal verb or modal auxiliary verbs or modal auxiliaries or simply just modals. Are only used in combination with ordinary verbs. A modal verb change the other verb's meaning into something different from simple fact. Modals may express permission, ability, prediction, possibility, or necessities. The principal modal verbs are can, could, may, might, must, ought, shall, should, will, and would. The modal verbs are different from ordinary verbs in several ways. First, they have no inflection at all. That is, they lack an ing form, an ad form, and even an s form for the third person singular. 2. A modal verb is always followed by infinitive form of a verb unless the verb has already been stated but never follows another verb. 3. Modal verbs do not follow to and are not followed by to. Ought to. Like the near modal verb have to is a special case. Let me explain you guys what is modal auxiliary in a sentence. Will you give me some money? Or I can run a mile in 8 minutes. Well, that's all for me. I hope you guys understand even a little bit everything that I said. Thank you guys for having me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.